"We're not your babysitters anymore," my mom said when I dropped off my daughter, so I cut them off, canceled their rent, insurance, and left them scrambling while I took my child on vacation. I hurriedly shoved Catherine's cherished purple dinosaur into her overnight bag, wedging my phone between my shoulder and ear. "Mom, I can't tell you how grateful I am. This presentation is a big deal for my career." I scanned my checklist: pajamas, toothbrush, security blanket, spare outfits, stuffed toy. The number of essentials for just one night feels excessive. Roger steps into Catherine's room, tapping his watch. "Samantha, we have to leave, traffic's already heavy." I nod, mouthing, "1 second," as my mother's voice crackles through the speaker. "Of course, Samantha, family always comes first, you know that." There's something in her voice I can't quite read, but I ignore it. After 6 years of financial help, one evening of babysitting doesn't seem unreasonable. "We'll be there in 20, I say, ending the call. Roger, a diaper bag slung over his shoulder, asks, "Everything sorted?" "Absolutely," I reply, lifting our sleeping toddler. Her warmth against me calms my nerves. Mom will help, she always does when it really counts. The drive to my parents' house stirs a familiar mix of hope and doubt. Sunlight filters through oak trees as Roger parks. A glance in the mirror at Catherine's peaceful face reminds me why tonight matters. The promotion means better schooling, an actual college fund, real security. Roger squeezes my hand. "You ready?" I nod, unbuckling Catherine while he grabs her bag. As we approach, my mother opens the door, her smile faltering when she sees Catherine's pink duffel. "What's this?" Her voice turns cold, confusion tightens my chest. "Mom, Catherine's things, my presentation." She crosses her arms. "Samantha, we're not babysitters, we raised our kids." The words strike like a slap. Catherine stirs in my arms. Roger stops beside me, bag dangling from his hand. "But we discussed this," I say. "I said we'd talk, not that we'd agree." Laughter echoes from inside. I push past her. "Who's here?" "Samantha, this isn't a good." I follow the voices into the living room. My father kneels, stacking blocks with my sister Martha's kids. Martha reclines on the couch, scrolling on her phone. "What's happening?" My voice feels distant. My father glances up, guilt flickering before he composes himself. "Didn't expect you to stop by." Martha doesn't look up. "Mom and Dad are watching the boys tonight. I have a headache, needed a break." 6 years of financial support flash through my mind. 6 years of $800 monthly. 6 years of just until we're stable. 6 years of missed birthdays because they were too busy. My first paycheck at 22, Mom's offhand request for grocery cash, the celebratory dinner for my promotion where they splurged on champagne and lobster, the years I've covered their car insurance while Martha contributed nothing. It all solidifies in this one crushing moment. Roger moves beside me, his touch at my lower back grounding me, a silent "I understand, I see it too." Catherine stretches toward her grandmother, unaware of the rejection. "Gamma," she murmurs. I shift her closer to me. When I speak, my voice is steadier than I expect. "I see it now, I was never your daughter, just your wallet." My mother's cheeks redden. "Samantha, don't be ridiculous, this isn't about finances." "No, it's about worth, and mine only exists when I'm covering your expenses." Roger is already collecting Catherine's things, no conversation needed. The drive home is wordless, houses blur past, each one hiding its own unspoken family dynamics. Roger reaches for my hand across the console, a quiet reassurance. As we park, the pain lingers, but beneath it, something stronger emerges: clarity. Roger shuts off the engine. "What now?" I meet his gaze, the choice already firm. I know exactly what needs to happen. The dim glow of my laptop lights up the living room, Catherine's monitor hums on the table, her slow breathing a steady rhythm. My fingers pause above the keyboard, then move with certainty. I open my banking dashboard, 6 years of automatic withdrawals stare back at me. "You sure?" Roger's voice is low, steady. I nod. The cursor hovers over cancel payment. Click. Utilities, gone. Phone plan, cancelled. Car insurance, terminated. With each click, a weight lifts, as if invisible chains are snapping one by one. I pull up the spreadsheet I compiled in the last few hours, every payment, transfer, and loan I've made for them. The total blinks at me, $50,600. I'm past feeling shocked, the real surprise is how long I allowed this to continue. Roger settles beside me as I draft a final text to my parents and Martha. "From now on, handle your own expenses." I send it, then one by one, I block them. "Mom. Dad." I hesitate at Martha's name, then press block. The action feels ruthless yet necessary, like sealing a wound. "Come to bed," Roger murmurs, "tomorrow will be a long day." At 6:37 a.m., my phone erupts. Unknown numbers, voicemails, emails from forgotten accounts. They've already found ways around the block. I skim the messages as Roger brews coffee. A knot tightens in my stomach as each message arrives. "Samantha, the rent didn't process, the landlord called." My mother's first voicemail, her tone laced with confusion, barely hidden behind concern. "Call me now." My father, straight to the point. By the third voicemail, my mother's tone hardens. Samantha, we could lose our home, is that what you want? The texts escalate from shock to frustration to anger. You can't just abandon us like this. My father's email, timestamped 11:42, makes it clear he reached out the moment he realized the payments had stopped. A text from an unfamiliar number, but I know it's Martha's backup. This isn't about money, you're just bitter because you weren't the favorite. I place my phone down, hand steady. They've noticed. Roger places a coffee in front of me. You all right? I take a slow breath. I think so. By the afternoon, the attack moves to social media. Roger frowns, holding out his phone. You need to see this. My mother's Facebook post glows on the screen, carefully crafted for sympathy. Devastated, my own daughter, who has more than enough, abandoned us when we needed her most. No warning, no explanation. Money really does change people. Please keep our family in your prayers. The comments pile up. Some kids forget where they come from. Never thought Samantha would do this. You raised her better. Martha's contribution, she's always been selfish. My hands tremble as I scroll through the public humiliation. This is why you kept records, Roger reminds me. They were always going to do this. A buzz. A text from Janice, a coworker. Hey, saw some family drama online. You okay? Here if you want to talk. Then from Dr. Levine, my therapist. Saw your mom's post being shared. This only proves you made the right choice. And Julia, an old childhood friend. We all saw how they treated you. Stay strong. I exhale and open my laptop. Roger watches. What now? I navigate to my cloud storage. Proof. I drag files into family financial records, bank statements, one-sided messages, event photos I was excluded from, a spreadsheet of every dollar I sent them, screenshots of every refusal to watch Catherine. Roger studies me. You sure? I meet his gaze. They don't get to rewrite the past. My fingers fly, shaping the response that will change everything.